thrift resellers at gmail.com. Just kidding. No, actually it is Gmail. What am I talking about? Bins. Two things. Figuring out what you're shopping for and speed. Say that again. Figure out your niche that you're shopping for and find it fast. Let me give a little detail on that. I like to look for my wife purses, but not just all purses, specific purses. I have maybe like 6 or 7, 10 categories. Coach, Baglini, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Fendi, Dooney and Burke, Fossil. That's 7 so far. And then there's a couple other ones that I've gotten from time to time that have been good producers. So I don't get 9 West. I don't get Rossetti. I don't get Anne Klein. I don't get Tommy Hilfiger. I pick my niche and stick it fast. So grab and go, grab and go, grab and go. Other things I might do would be I take my bags in there with me, large bags. Like I use IKEA bags so I can grab, throw it in the bag if I'm not using my cart or if I don't have a cart. Hence the word fast. So even though I might be picking up stuff, I still need to move rather quickly because of the timing of the bins, the boats, the containers that they use. They don't leave them out all day. So back to the niche. So I like to scan and see what's coming out, what's already out when I walk in, and then from there go to the top areas of what I think will be picked first by me. So here's the thing. The niche shopping at the bins has changed over the last 2-3 years. Two things: more shoppers and pre-shopping. What's pre-shopping? That's the people that work at Goodwill Outlet.com or GoodwillMinnesota.com, and they pre-select all the good stuff. I mean the high-end bags that I was talking about, Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, Fendi. They snatch them before they even get to the Goodwill stores and get placed on the shelves. And then whatever they don't sell, that gets donated to the Goodwill outlet. So they've taken a lot of stuff before it actually gets to the bins. So my personal favorites are baseball caps, electronics like Bluetooth headphones, electrical wires, charging blocks, tablets, computers. Yes, I said tablets. Yes, I said computers. Cell phones. I said cell phones because a lot of times they'll have the SIM cards or memory data cards, 2 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes, 32, 64. Yeah, I've gotten a 2 gigabyte little card at the bins, and it's just charged for electronics. If I leave the phone and take the card, it's by weight at $2.69 a pound. Now back to the fast. Grab and go, grab and go. If you have a cart, good. Grab the stuff, put it in the cart, sort it later. Grab the stuff that you think is put it in the cart. Because once it's in somebody else's cart, game over. Once they move it back to the back and dump it, which is the word between toss and dump. My wife came up with that word, dump. Once it's in that, you can't go back to through the employee entrance and grab it. Okay? So you need to be quick on your feet physically second. First, visually. So you need to be quick on the eyeball, scan it. Okay, I know what I'm going to get. Follow the rules. A lot of people will grab and snatch before the time you're supposed to take it, it kind of pisses me off. Let's go back to niche. We can roll these windows up so I can hear straight. My favorite thing to get is, let's call it what it is, ties. I am a tieologist, so I will be a SEAL Team 6, no tie left behind. So vintage ties, boys ties, clip-on ties, zipper ties, old school bottom, flat bottom ties, 1920, whatever tie it is, I'm putting it in the cart. So Bill Blass, Brooks Brothers, Nautica, Claiborne, Arrow, apart. I can go on and on and on. So grab and snatch. Now, fat. Figuring out if you see one tie, one fish, and bullheads. Usually, if there's one, there's a couple other ones nearby. Let me say that again. When I'm scanning the boats and I might see a blade or a tip of a tie or what might be a pattern of a typical paisley or polka dot or diamond tie, sometimes I get tricked. Sometimes it's underwear or sweater or shirt that has a similar pattern. But if I see one tie, I know the probability of other ties is greatly there. They might be hidden, tossed underneath. So if I see one, I plan for many. Number 2, being fast. If I see men's suits, what do you mean men's suits? I'm not a suit buyer. I bought suits there. But if I see on the hanger a men's suit or a suit garment, 2 things. Usually, if there are a lot of suits, there's usually a lot of ties. May not be in that boat, number 2. And number 1, they might be on the hanger for the pants. So open up the bag, and then I found a lot of ties all together on the hanger for the shirt or the jacket or the pants that's inside the garment bag. So being fast is also fast of mind, fast of vision. The other 2 things I'll say about it, it's going to sound bad, makes me appear like a stalker, but I've done that. So if I get to a bin late and I see somebody with a bunch of ties and I go, dang, I should have been there, I get ultra competitive. That's bad to me. I just like, man, that's my tie. Even if I see some in the cart, I will stalk them. I'd say 7 times out of 10, if they got a lot of ties, they might go somewhere and sort through them and toss back the ones they don't like, the ones that they don't want. I'm gonna be served tie a lot. I go quick to pick them up. Baby got ties, you know what I'm saying? So I'll quick them up, snatch them. Shoot, I'll just be acting all, I don't want to appear like a stalker. So even though I have been, I'll follow them around and they don't like certain ties that are, let's say, old, fat, skinny, not in their niche. They'll toss them back. Oh yeah, I pick them up quick, fast, in a hurry. Number 2, because I'm known as the tie guy, yeah, it's pretty bad. Because I've niched so much, people see me with the Vikings or purple or gold on, they know me as the tie guy because they'll see my cart loaded with ties. Sometimes they'll bring ties up to me. Sometimes they'll, even if they're a tie shopper, they'll still give me their leftovers and point me in directions of other ties. So one guy, for example, don't know his name, I got you some ties. He'll have them in his cart for me. And I said, bruh, thank you. What you want to drink? Bought my man, I think he liked Great Kickstart Mountain Dew. So over the few months I've seen him and he's got me ties, I'll get him a beverage. I'm getting one for me. So, you know, I thank people. Other people, you know, we talk about the Vikings or about this or about that, and I'll see that they are getting ties, try not to push them, because normally I'm snatching like a crackhead, but more than likely I don't want to piss them off, and usually they'll give me a bunch of ties or just toss them to me, the ones that they don't want, they're not going to sell, not in their niche. They might be real particular, I'm not. They might be real specific, I'm not. They might be more detailed. If there's any flaws, any snap, I'd take them all. I take them all. Now, when taking them all, ripped, torn, damaged, there are people that will buy a tie or a tie bundle for what? DIY, do-it-yourself projects, packages. They want to make a whatever item, and they don't need pristine ties. They need ties that will fit their niche. If they're making, let's say, a skirt or a what do you call it, a iPhone case or a tablet cover, I can go down a long list. So DIY, if there's enough of the material that they want, the part that we think as tie consumers, buyers, wearers is bad, they don't care about, because they're not going to use that part anyway. So keep that in mind with your niche. What are the clients? That's a whole nother live stream. I'm almost there. So fast and niche. So fast, meaning be quick on your feet, figure out, but be thorough so you don't overlook things. Details. Most of the hard good bins that would sell hard good stuff like that, stuff like wallets and things like that, they may have shoes, and within the shoe bins I find a lot of ties. Let me say that again. Hard goods like toys, animals, books, things like that, sometimes there's not ties ever in those. However, I found ties in them, so those aren't my first priority to look for, because if it's two bins with books, rarely do they have ties in it. I have found ties in it because people that I've stalked have tossed back ties in the book bins. Yeah, because it's usually a quiet corner. So that being said, figure out your niche, small area. You don't want to get everything because you'll go broke. Figure out a small niche for maybe a week, a day, whatever. I stick with ties, purses, electronicals, and other people are into leather, jackets, jean jackets, suit, whatever. Keep it small so you can move nimbly and fast. When you're looking for a extra large shirt for a female or 18.5 shirt for men's, it's going to take a while to find a shirt, make sure it's long sleeve if you're into long sleeve, read the tag. It takes too long. It takes too long. You can't move fast. You can move thorough, but you can start snatching, put them in your bag or your cart and do that stuff later. But you got to be careful. Like, it's already way after 10 o'clock. I was doing some door dashing, so I wasn't able to move fast, but you got to get the cash to do the dash at the stash. So that's a whole nother video live stream. So when I get in there probably won't be any carts because it's Labor Day weekend. A lot of people, parking lot is packed, so I may not get a four-wheel cart, so I'll take in a couple of these IKEA bags, and I could stand at the door and ask people as they leave, but there may not be a lot of people leaving because it's busy. Yep, no carts as I drive past the door. So I'm going to take in 3 bags and be able to start my day of live streaming. Wifey doesn't like me to do this, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm gonna incognito put my phone up in front of my case Turn the camera around. Let's see. Can I turn the camera around? Yeah. So I'm going to take in a blue bag, a yellow bag, and another blue bag. And turn the camera around. Now, it may appear like I'm talking to myself or not saying anything. That's because I'm recording. Or, yeah, live stream and recording. All right, so I got my key. Door's locked. So this is out in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Go ahead, like, comment, share. I think it's, I haven't figured it out yet. I think it might, when I finish, say private. So I have to change it when it's done rendering and processing, change it to public. So parking lot's full. So I got my bag. So if I see product, I can put it in the bag. See product, put product. Alright. Sorry about that. See how this looks. So time to niche and move fast. Open tomorrow from 10 to 6. No carts. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Bro, no, I'm actually buying myself, so I use that like a filter. On the car. No, that's
Jackpot. So. Spot. Yeah, yeah. So it's cracked in big. 7 times out of 10, I'll come back because usually I miss something because I so loaded some other bins and I missed 2 or 3 underneath stuff. So important to lift up. Still looking for my wife's ties. Not looking for my wife's purses. Have not seen any yet. There's a tie right here in front.
That's what happens when you get older. You blend in.
Bean, mix bag. Jet bag. What's up? How y'all doing?
No, I wouldn't get in trouble. I had too many
Hard. Looking for a casserole dish. See? Surface scanner. Get back over to the new bolts to bring it up. See, feeding cleansing. Morning, Patty. Good, good. No, I was at St. Paul.
Oh, you went to St. Paul?
Yep. Pretty much. Or both. Good days, yeah. No, not the first to wipe the lights. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. It's on the list that I mentioned earlier.
Put the belt stuff on it.
Fresh actions. Let's see how that looks. Morning, amigo.
I was just about to ask. Now I got black food.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. C's on the outside, C's on the inside. So nothing fake. Alright guys, I'm going to do something I normally don't do, but just going to do it. Prove the point. I came in fast. If I stay another hour, I doubt I'll get too many times. Good. Let's go ahead and do two things. I'm going to check out and come right back in. Check out, pay for it. Get in the car. I will come right back in. How you doing today? Are you busy? Oh, okay. How you doing today? How's your day going? Ties. All ties, believe it or not. Sure. Thank you. You have an awesome day.
Yeah, you too.
Yep. Dropping stuff.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
How are you?
Good, good. How you doing? So, forgot to park. Park out here. So, $22.60.